What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't liked, share, subscribe, go ahead and do so. And don't forget to click the notification bell.
But that's not what this vlog is going to be about. This vlog is going to be about me speaking to you guys.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's lesson is I'm out here hauling, right? So I was doing pretty good. All right, I got a light that's already out. So what it's reading right now, it says poor depth quality, check depth. So as soon as I came to a stop, it automatically regen. So I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Bungee is right up there to the left. And I'm trying to go to the granary. Then head back to the field. Unloading bags. So out the field. So now I'm sitting here just regenning. And some told me just to get that 95 and go out and just hook to this trailer and just, I swear, man, if you want a deaf truck, this is exactly what's gonna happen right here. I was gonna get out. Matter of fact, yeah, let me get out and walk around. So if you want a deaf truck that runs completely off of deaf, that right there, and you see what it's doing? Regenning, and I'm out here in the middle of nowhere in the road. But now I got to sit here until that right there gets done regenning. So I hate this. I really do. This right here is just really taking up too much of my time. But hey, this is what California wants. This is what the government wants. This right here costs way too much money right here to be doing this. And this is the reason why people always delete this, no matter what, because those people want to avoid that right there. So now I got to sit here and wait about 45 minutes to an hour just to get this right here going. So other than that, everything's okay. I just gotta wait till this right here stop regenning. So just to occupy my time, I'm just gonna walk around the trailer and just look, see if I can find anything that needs fixing, even though it doesn't. I do need to look at this other tire though. This is a brand new tire, and I don't know why it's, see, I gotta put some more in that tire. I don't know, if something wrong with the rim or that ain't good. I'm gonna go ahead and get that fixed. Well, let's get back in the truck. Alright, while this thing right here is regenning, let's sit and talk a little bit. Put my headset on. Cause I know I'm probably gonna get a phone call somewhere, so I might well be headset ready. Cause a lot of people gonna be like, "Wait, you broke down?" No, I'm regenning. In the middle of nowhere. So anyway, I know y'all I was reading the comments the other day. My inbox is totally jacked up, man. I know y'all trying to figure out what is it I'm trying to bring to the channel. Y'all have to just wait, y'all. Just wait. Because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Because I can't tell y'all. I already told y'all a biggest hint. And a lot of people think it's a cotton picker. A lot of people think it's a cotton picker. A lot of people think it's a combine. A lot of people think it's a grain car. A lot of people think it's a bowl buggy. Or whatever. And a lot of people think it's a truck. And then I'm getting all various combinations of what it is. So just to spice things up, y'all, I want to be I want to keep everybody at the edge of their seat. Like, what is D-Wade doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Y'all, what is D-Wade up to? What is D-Wade up to? What do you think he's getting? What do y'all know? Anybody know? So that's what I'm doing. So, I could just say, ain't no guarantee I'm gonna get it. That way you be like, oh man, and then next thing you know, the next video come up, it's gonna be a surprise. Like, bam! Like, oh, D-Wade, you got that? Wait a minute, man. Oh man, yeah, okay. And I know somebody gonna be like, why did you get that? Why? Just why? You know you ain't gonna use it. Just why? Just why? It's the concept of having one. It's not no whys or wins or where or whatever. It's the concept of me having one. I never had one. Yeah, my dad had one. Actually, my dad had two of them. So I just feel like I want one. So it's at a very, very reasonable price. And talked to my brother about it. My brother was like, man, folks gonna be talking about you on that on that channel. But not only I'm getting it, Damien is getting it. So if we can find another one just like it, I mean, that'd be like a souvenir or something for me to have or for us to have. And actually, I like to work on it. You know, just go outside and then just play with it sometimes, and you know, not play with it. I mean, like tinker with it, like get a part here, there, paint it up, you know, clean it up, slick it up, and just put it out there in the back. That way, when you come outside, you can see it right there. Be like, you know what? I remember those days that we had two of them, and now we got one. Yeah. So anyway, so that's enough. That's enough said right there. But let me just stop talking. Let me just sit here and wait. And I got to call my brother back because he just called. So I need to see what he up to and what he got on his mind. And I'm just gonna sit here and wait on this thing to stop regenning. So it's still regenning. Because right now this regen light should come up. See it? There it is. So it was two lights. It's this one and this one. And then now is regenning. It's got the regen light up. So I'm not gonna even mess with anything until it get done or whatever. So I'm gonna be sitting here a pretty good while. So yep, that's what it is. This is what happens when you get a death truck, a hard of hearing truck is what I call it. And something go wrong, that's what you have to deal with right there. It will put you down on the side of the road just any given time. You may think you going like 100 miles, not 100 miles an hour, but 100 miles, and like from your shop and you're driving 100 miles, or you may be going 30, 20, 10, or whatever, and just out the blue, you start derating. So what it occurred when that right there popped up, what it occurred is, I was at 65, I locked it at 65, and just straight cruising. And then all of a sudden, my RPM, I thought the truck cut off, so my RPM just went back, and then not from 65, but it went to 50. So I had to drive probably about a little bit of 10 miles, and then those for y'all that know West Tennessee, where Dyersburg Love's Truck Stop is, that's where it stopped at. And then, so picture Love Truck Stop to the granary, which is Bungie. So that's Love Truck Stop right there on the highway. That's where it started, right there. And I had to drive 50 miles an hour from Love Truck Stop on down to Bungie. So that's where it happened right there. So I just knew that I'm gonna need the regen or something. So, oh, there it is. So anyway, well, let me go ahead and stop this channel right here. Let me go ahead and make a few calls, and that's gonna be it. All right, you guys. Since I'm already down here at the Bungie, I got done regenning, but all of a sudden, it's still doing the same thing. So which means what I'm gonna have to do here, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go back to the house, unhook from this trailer, and get that 95 out. But it's so daggone muddy back there. I'm supposed to get some gravel laid back there, but I tried to get some gravel laid the other day, but hey, it's a Friday anyway. So this is what it's doing. That's what I got right there. That's the code right there. So you see my def light is still on, and my def light is still flashing. Let me turn around that way you can see again. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's still flashing. Man, I can't stand these trucks, man, when they do this. I never did like driving a def truck during the wintertime, and that would be for that other truck. But I don't know. From what I see in the thing, it says poor def quality. So I don't know if that def jug outside got a little water in it or whatever, and it's picking that up and it's derating the truck. I don't know. This is how many people we got in front of me. And we'll just get back to the shop, so I'll get back with you when I get back on the road. Well, still regenning. So at first, that's first, I was at 70, doing pretty good, and then it dropped me to 55. When I left the granary, it dropped me to 35, going down the highway. So I'm down here at Love's truck stop. So it seems like right now I've been regenning for maybe an hour now, and I'm gonna wait for this cycle. Looks like the def blinking light that went out. So now my two check engine lights and the def light is still going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it to the house, swap trucks. Well, it won't be no sense for me to swap trucks because I already parked the whole day. And then call them guys and let them know that I ain't gonna be around. So I'm just got to hook the 95 up and be dealing with that. But now this is probably a depth sensor or whatever, but as of right now, this is where I came to yesterday. I was over here yesterday, and I was picking, and I was a little low on depth, so I topped off with depth right here, then topped off with fuel right here. And it was doing fine going back to the house. Then now I leave, go down this way, and then I get this right here. So I don't know, it's something in the depth system over here, maybe watered down, but like you said, like the computer just said, if you diagnose it, it just said SPN 3364 FMI2. Yes, SPN 3364. Y'all want to look it up. FMI2. I'm gonna say it one more time. Look up SPN 3364 FMI2. So what they're saying is poor quality of the depth. So that's telling me the last known place that I got depth was right here. So I don't know if y'all came to Love Truck Stop or whatever over here in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Y'all got some depth over here. Let me know what it do to y'all. So as of right now, I'm still regenerating. So that's what you get into when you buy a truck, and you got these issues and everything, man. And I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the biggest mistakes that the monopoly ever did. Is put death in these trucks. Every truck you see out here got death. I mean, look at it. All them trucks out there you see, death. Even my truck, death. I just don't understand it, man. I don't see why the monopoly want to put this mess in here. And then when something like this go down, they actually make money off of it, which is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. And not only they put death in these trucks, they put them in the combines, they put them in the cotton pickers, got them in these tractors, they got them in these pickup trucks, these diesel pickup trucks. I don't know if they got them in a car or a lawnmower, but it's stupid, man. This is stupid. It's real stupid. I wish I was the president. That'd be the first thing I'd say, man, get rid of death. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, because, man, I know some of these trucking companies making billions, man, off of this right here, of what I'm going through right now. On a Cascadia 125, I'm aware of what death filters cost. That's $3,300. That's just the death filters now. That's two of them, $3,300. A 6-pack for a truck like this, that's $8,000. I know what an injector, not injector line, but injector wire harness, that's $600. What else do I know? So far, well, it ain't been put on here. It's been that peanut butter truck I used to have. That's the one I was having trouble out of. That lemon truck. So it's the same engine as this one right here, DD15. So if this one right here ever had problems, I know exactly what it costs just to keep these type of trucks going. And man, I'm gonna tell you, these trucks right here will break you tremendous. And half the time, I really don't like driving this thing during the winter time. It's always during the summertime. But as of right now, I ain't had no other choice. Because the other truck needs 2 tires on it, and I ain't just want to put tires on it right now. And being cheap. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm being cheap. Yeah, as far as this truck right here, it's ready to go. So I just fill it up with diesel and fill it up with death and took off. And it was doing fine this whole week until today. Going through this crap right here. Crazy. And that's at 177,000 miles. So yeah, so the engine's not hurt or anything, so it's not worn out or nothing. It's just, this is what you get when you're dealing with this system. So be mindful if y'all going out to get a new truck or whatever, and y'all thinking about jumping in the deaf side. Watch this channel, because this is exactly what you're gonna go through. Now, a lot of truckers talk about stuff like this, so you need to kind of do your research if you want a deaf truck. Even though that's what they making nowadays, and that's all you can find, but man, that 95. Well, let me go ahead and get off here. Let me sit here and wait a little longer. I'm probably gonna break the cycle as of right now. So my deaf light is not blinking no more, so apparently it's doing something. Alright. Alright, you guys. Y'all didn't see, this is later on during the day. So y'all didn't see what happened when I was at Love's truck stop. So to bring you up to speed, what took place, I ended up draining all the death out, and then put fresh death in it, and then I regened again. and then now everything went out. So that's telling me when I went and got some DEF, topped off with DEF over there at Love's Truck Stop in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Those of y'all don't know where I topped off at Love's Truck Stop. So I'm thinking it's probably some bad DEF that got into the system, and so it's running fine now. So I know not to get no DEF down there from here on out. So what I'm gonna do is right now I'm gonna roll this over to the next day, and we're gonna get started on something else. So let's go ahead and click over right now. All right, you guys, welcome back to the next day. I'm headed to the parts store to bring you up to speed. I'm headed to the part. Well, today's lesson is I'm headed to the parts store. I'm going to pick up a filter, and my eyes are watery as crap, man. That's how cold it is outside. I ain't got nobody's jacket on. So anyway, going to the parts store to pick up a filter for the big truck for the day cab. And what took place yesterday, which is y'all didn't see, come to find out, I'm gonna say it must be some bad DEF up there at Love's Truck Stop. So I end up draining it, because it's a drain plug right underneath it. So I end up draining it, and then I walked it over there to put fresh DEF in it, and then all the lights that went out. So now only light that's on right now is my filter light. It's been so dusty yesterday when I was unloading bags, out the fields. So they'll keep me from derating. That will also derate you as well if the air filter light stays on for a pretty good while. So I'm on my way up here to go get a filter. I know I'm supposed to go to Freightliner and get one, but every time I break something or whatever, I always come to this parts store up here in Alamo, which is Paint Industrial, and I always tell them to start stocking it if they can get their hands on it, or if they can cross their filters or whatever. So that's the reason why I'm pretty much really most of the reason why they still sell farm parts today, like cotton picker, spanner, picker grease, combine parts, tractor parts, spanners, car parts, all that crap. I'm pretty much to blame of that, because every time I break something, I'm like, can you get hands on it? And he'll check it out, and they're like, yeah, I can cross this out. I said, start stocking them, because we breaking those. So that includes blades, header blades, or whatever. So that's pretty much it. So we right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in. All right. Well, don't you just hate spending money? Well, when you're driving trucks, you got to. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. You got to spend money. Now, farm equipment, that's a total different story. All right, so now I got my filter, so we're gonna go out here and put it on. And I'm finna go back in the house. So right now there's nothing to do today. I know I'm gonna have to rent a trailer next week, cause we're gonna try to get them beans out next week. And if I can't get them beans out next week, then I'm just gonna say to hell with it. Just be done with it. And I'm just gonna take a loss on that one. So it's now renting a trailer for next week is for hauling out the field, and my other driver has the trailer hooked to his truck, so he's he's driving. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. Hey. So he's driving, hauling where I'm at. So now that makes me a trailer short. So if we end up cutting next week, so I gotta set a truck over there where Damien is. And he's gonna cut that while I'm out, you know, hauling out of the field. So I can't stop them trucks. So I still gotta turn lugs on it. Meaning I gotta leave the day cab over there at the new farm. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a bit down a little bit. I'm a bit down. No, y'all don't know, man. I got a lot of things going on with me right now, and I'm keeping my head above water and being cheerful. So right now, let's just go up here and let's put this filter in this truck, and let's see if we can get a cold start on the other truck, because I got to get it going. I don't know if it'll crank, because this has been cold. So let's go check it out. All right, let's see who's first. Get this one, that one. Let's get us an old cold start. You talking about cold out here, boy. See that old mama say something. And look at that. Got a dead bird in my... Look at this. Get your ass out of here. Who else in here? Oh, yeah. That's what you call a cold start. This truck right here is ready to go. I'm going to let it run a minute. Best truck on the farm. All right, let's get this one. The reason I ain't hauling with it, I got to put a steer tire right there on the left side right there. Usually, I don't never put just one steer tire on. When I need one steer tire, I need two. So even though there's nothing wrong with the other tire on the right side, which is my left, which is y'all's left, I'm just gonna go and put two brand new steer tires on it, and then I gotta put another tire back there in the back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of those tires right there and put it on the back, on the axle, instead of just getting a new one. I never did a roll like that, just putting used tires on the truck. I'm always brand new. Put brand new rubber on it and just be done with it. But well, while that's running, let me warm my hands up a little bit, and then we're gonna get this. But since we already in here, let's do a little unboxing. Well, D-Way, what kind of filter you got to put on? Well, just wait a minute. Let me open it and I'll show you. That's the part number right there. Those of y'all got a truck like this one right here, and you need an air filter. You go West Tennessee, you go down to Paint Industrial. I told them to start stocking these right here. So if you got a truck like mine right there, it's the exact same filter, trust me. It's the exact same filter. Let's see if I can get it open with one hand. Well, hopefully I can. So now my def light is off. Now my air filter light is on. So that can also cause a, dang it. I could just set this camera up. The air filter light can also cause for your truck to derate, which means it'll lose power. So this right here, it's not gonna look like the previous one in the truck right there, because this is the aftermarket. This is the aftermarket kind. Yes, it will work, because I ran it a bunch of times. This filter right here costs $190. Yes, $190. So I don't know what Freightliner costs, but I know it's high, just for one filter. This right here is an engine filter in the engine compartment. So y'all will see that here shortly. Just let me warm my hands up, and then we're gonna go out there and deal with that. All right, let's get this thing. Look, I had to dump the trash back there. See how I'm burning some trash. Got the other truck over there running. Put this filter in here, crank this one up and see what it does. Let it run a minute. Hopefully that light will come out of there. Dang, out of water? That ain't good. Where my water been going? See that? Oh yeah, I'm glad I checked this. I gotta top this off. Hey, got my jugs right there, right down there. I'm gonna take these. Need a drill. I need to start investing in getting a drill. Yep, out with the old, in with the new. I know I'm supposed to crank it up, y'all. Let me put something in it. Looks like I'm gonna need another tube too. So that's where it's at. still liking a little bit more. I don't know how it got so low. Cause I know I stay checking this radiator. But if I have a leak, it'll tell it. Which is I pretty much doubt. I don't think I got a leak. Of course, you never know. Alright. Now we got a full. You can see. Now I'm gonna run the truck. Let it be running. Turn the heat on. Let it be taking in all that suction. So I can see how much I need to put in here. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna come back in a minute. Don't think that's a leak right there. I wasted some when I was pouring in there. So it took 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those antifreeze. So I'm gonna wait. Woo! My hands done got cold as crap, man. So, well, y'all, that's pretty much it. Had a little trouble with this truck yesterday. Had it regen 3 times, drained to death. So as of right now, I'm just gonna rule it that I picked up some bad def somewhere. But right there, that tote right there to the far right, which is your left, that's my def tote right there. And see what it is, I could have got def here, but it was raining that day, that morning, so the yard back here was completely muddy. And so I have to get the forklift and come and pick that up and send it to the house, and then run a extension cord out to the road there and pump it in here. So I was like, well, I'm on 2 bars, so I was like, I tell you what, I'll just go ahead and as soon as I go to the field and get the bag up, I'll stop over that little truck stop. So I end up going to Love's truck stop, pump $4.48 a gallon. So I was pumping, I think it was $27 just to fill that thing up. Yeah, $4.48 a gallon on def at Love's truck stop. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So everything ran fine after that, and then the next day, that's when those lights started jumping off. So I was thinking, when I called my brother, we were sitting there just collaborating, we were talking, and I was like, would it make sense if there's such thing as bad def, or even def is mixed with a high grade, kind of like motor oil. You know, you got regular def, and then you got Valvoline def, and you got synthetic def or whatever. I was thinking def is def, no matter what it is. Def is def. So I don't know if it was a different grade or whatever. So anyway, so I ended up draining it out right there at a little truck stop and let it hit the ground, and then I walked it over there to back to the pump, because I wasn't really that far, kind of like from here to where this truck is right here. That's how far away from the pump I was. And while I was sitting there regenning, so I put some more def in it, filled it all the way up, and after that the light went out. So it wasn't the same pump that I used last time. It was on the opposite. The pump was on the opposite end where I got some def. This right here is on the very far end, on the outside. So right now the light done went out, and only light that was on was my filter light. So now we got that put in there. So I'm gonna let it run a little bit and then let it be doing that. But I wonder why it got so low of coolant all of a sudden. Because the coolant was full when I left here. But I'm not seeing anything on the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Let's just say that. No, it ain't got no blown head gasket where y'all sitting over there trying to reminisce. Yeah, I'm gonna cool off a little bit, warm up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to this truck over here. And I know the radiator is antifreeze is good in it, because I filled it up when I was topping off the combine tractor and sprayer there. Yeah, so I know it's good, but it wouldn't hurt to just check it. But the only thing about it, that Freightliner, by the time me get an oil change. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna sit out here a little bit, man. I'm gonna edit this video in, and then y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification bell. If you have any questions, put it down in the link down in the description down below. Look, y'all, I know y'all debating on what am I bringing to the yard. Just be patient. Just be patient. I sure can't wait to get it here, but just be patient. I just don't have time to go over there and get it because I'm too busy right now. I could get it today, but I don't want to mess up that man's yard, so I just wait. Till next time.